time.
For what?
What?
What is that?
Batman and Robin.
No.
What is that?
Batman and Robin.
The heck's
So
Batman and Robin?
The worst comic book movie of the past millennium. And we have to watch it.
Why can't we just watch normal Batman?
Because this one is so bad, it has to be seen to be believed.
1997, PG-13. Alright, should we go get B or?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's up, guys? C here.
And B here.
USB.
From USB-C
yeah.
Gaming.
Hi.
As you read the title, you know that we are reviewing.
Yeah,
one of the
Cat
worst
made us
comic
do this,
book
and then he
movies.
went upstairs to go take a dump. He should be down in a couple minutes.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
And we are reviewing Batman and Robin. Now, this is actually a pretty cool video, because this is the first time that he has ever reviewed a movie with me.
What's up, guys?
Hopefully, he learned some
Cat, are you done up
horrible
there?
things from the movie. And, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Are you done up there?
Hey guys,
Alright.
what's up?
Yeah, you were up there
Did you
for
wash
like
your hands?
15
Yes.
minutes. Jeez.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Kat.
Yeah, so I did call in some help from a couple of friends, and we are gonna go watch this, and we will be back
Piece
in
crap.
a second, right after this commercial break.
Guys, C here.
And B
And
from
Kat.
And USB-C
his,
Gaming.
his channel will be in the link down below for my video, and our channel will be in the link
This is
down
gonna be
below
a,
for
Interesting video.
yes, because we are reviewing, as you saw in both intros.
Yeah, we have two.
The Batman and, or
Two.
technically three, the Batman and Robin movie made.
Oh yeah,
It's a
technically,
Blu-ray.
one of them's going to Cat, one of them's ours, and one of them's both, I guess.
Yes, and this movie is complete trash. It's,
Oh yeah, B, did you recover from the mental breakdown you suffered in the beginning of this video?
I don't. Not yet.
So guys, first of all, since there are way freaking less than cons, are there any pros to this movie?
No.
Besides
Stop.
it ended.
Besides George Clooney.
Hi,
not
Freeze. I'm Batman.
this. That is. He's probably the most horrible Batman that I've ever seen.
What's
I
with
don't
Val
like-
Kilmer?
It's like, I don't like George Clooney in the first place. So. Alright, let's get into some cons.
Because
no,
dear
let's-
God, there are a
Shut
lot
up.
of them.
Shut
No, let's
Cat,
get
shut
into let's get into the pros. We done?
We done.
There's
Okay,
probably
then
a
let's
couple.
get into
There
it.
is a couple.
No, there.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We'll each give one
At least
pro
they
that
kind
we
of got a
liked
star
about it.
cast with Don Schwarzenegger and George Clooney. That's not bad for like a cast. They must have
It's
paid them a lot of money.
surprising. Yeah, most of the budget went into just paying the people to actually do this. It looks like they put almost no effort into anything in the entire movie. But let's all name one
We'll go to the
pro.
plot next, but
Let's all name one pro that we liked about this.
you go.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay,
You can start. We're going by alphabet.
oh god, oh jeez. I just, I need time to prepare for this, but I just have one pro that I liked about it that I wish could have been used a little bit more was kind of like some comedy that they used. It wasn't good comedy. That's not the pro. The pro is that it could
The
have
comedy
been.
was awful.
You bring
Yeah.
it, you buy it.
We'll get to that.
The pro is that it was actually could have been good, pretty much. They could have done at least something with it.
That's
They
true.
really almost every other Batman movie.
Hey guys,
is
we're
very
getting smaller.
dark and serious. This one was just neither of those at
It
all.
was terrible.
It's,
I already watched a comedy earlier today. I don't need another one.
So
Really crappy one. Okay, I'll go next.
what?
A pro. Other than the cast, at least they spent a lot of money on getting some cast.
That's what they spent
Yeah.
98% of the money on I think, for the project.
Yeah. But another an actual pro for the movie itself is the fight scenes. While very comic-y and goofy, they're not the worst I've seen.
No, they
They
aren't.
actually can.
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel for
Yeah.
pros here, guys. This,
I've seen movies
It's-
where they clearly they do this. They clearly make
yeah,
no contact.
Oh, it's just
I take it like a gunshot. Just.
Okay, okay, when I say when I cough or something like that, then move your head back. I've seen some that are like this, like that bad. Okay, so now it's your turn.
All right. So what's my pro? Well,
Proactive.
well, I guess I liked it when it was over.
I'm real pro.
Yeah, just think of one real pro. I don't know what he's doing over there.
And all right. So I admit like the acting, well, extremely atrocious. It can show that a couple of the actors are trying.
Yeah, I just so you should see that.
Do you
too.
guys want water?
Nah, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Alright, now we are going to each name our 2 favorite cons.
Because my God, there are a lot of them.
Yes, there are.
There are many.
All right, so can we go in?
If someone wrote a con on a little piece of paper, for Pete's sake, just
No. Okay, fine.
just nothing on this. Okay, if someone wrote a con on a paper this big, and each if you got everyone to watch it, and they just wrote a con on this, I swear that the amount of diverse and different cons would probably fill up an entire garbage truck. I mean, along with all these Blu-ray DVDs.
Watch your phone.
Along with all these Blu-ray DVDs, those should probably be thrown out too.
This should be burned in a
All
fire.
right, so can we go in
We
reverse?
could do that.
So can we go in reverse order, starting with me?
If I actually find a relatively cheap copy of this at anywheres, pretty much, I will do a personal video of me destroying this film.
I want to join you in that. That sounds fun.
I will buy 3
Me
copies
too.
of those just because I am an absolutely huge Batman fan, as I've said in quite a few videos.
Me
and
too.
I know literally everything. I've played the games. I've read the comics. I've watched.
I've played the
movies.
games. I played some of the games. I played multiple games. I played some of Batman games back then.
Alright,
No,
moving
we
on.
used to-
And yeah, so let's
No, we're
just
not
say
done yet.
we're big Batman fans.
I've seen
This
TV
is an
shows.
absolute disgrace.
I never read the comics. I never got into that kind of thing.
I got into literally.
I got into
everything.
making
I
them
still
with you,
am. I
but-
still am.
Yeah,
I
I'm starting
read-
making those.
I love everything, pretty much Batman. The reason why I made this or why I decided to watch this is because of the upcoming Lego Batman movie. Which, don't spoil it, you guys, but there's another good review that's similar to the Lego Batman movie that I'm going to be doing probably in really early February, if not really late January.
I'm probably gonna record it tonight.
What?
My
Don't
review of
say.
that.
Of that certain movie.
I don't remember.
I won't say what the name of the movie is, but
Yeah, because that's gonna be a surprise.
I'm recording my review of it tonight, and it'll probably be up tomorrow.
So I decided to review one really good and one really bad. And again, I needed to call in some help, but now we are going to do 2 cons each of things that we don't like. So we'll go.
So should we go in reverse order?
Yeah, we'll go in reverse order, and then we'll just go back pretty much.
All right. So starting off with my first con, and I'm gonna get out of the way. The ice puns. Oh dear God.
God.
Now, when I said comedy in this movie, I'm not.
I will
talking-
find a video on my phone of all those ice puns, and I will show half of them or some.
Copyrighted content.
Not really.
I just
I don't think YouTubers gain the rights to a full movie where they can show
this-
parts of it.
don't really look it up. It's just
I'm gonna list one of them, and this is my person. This is the one that video was making fun of, and towards the end of the movie, kick some ice, but it sounds like he's saying kick some mice.
Yeah, I have 4 cats, as you guys may or may not know, and we had
They
excessive
probably do.
cat toys, and I was just kicking them, and I was just I'm listening to Mr. Freeze. I'm kicking these mice.
Yeah, I brought a mice out and was like, here you go, big.
So that's okay. So now, what's another con? What's one of your cons?
The con is, other than the thing I said earlier, how they spent a lot of money on the cast,
And
no
it
budget.
failed.
No budget. Other than that, nothing.
They
They
spent
did not spend money on
They
this.
spent $2 on the
I'm
on the
gonna
computer.
look this up, how much money
Yeah,
they
pretty
actually
much.
put into this.
Pretty much, I'd have to say that there are some movies that are really bad, but you can still kind of appreciate because it shows that they put some effort into the set, the actual script, stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yep, Fan Stick, Gem and the Holograms, all those films, they at least had a budget, and they at least put money into them.
I never saw Gem in the Holograms. I saw Fan Forced It, and that was not very good.
I thought it was good.
I'm gonna admit though,
I
they
thought it
did.
was
Oh
okay.
my god.
What?
125 million.
What?
US dollars.
125
In
million.
the box office, it got 238.2 million.
I wonder why people are just like, okay, we gotta go see a trap film. Batman and Robin, yeah.
But still, that is a big budget, so I kind of changed my mind, but at the same time, they didn't show they had very good. Big
I don't know, they paid quite. All that I have to say, not good, but pretty much.
No good. No good.
Pretty much.
Reinforced steel, not good.
But if I'm going to give one of my cons, I would have to say the excessive amount of.
You can't copy what he said.
No, the excessive amount of bat gadgets that they use. They didn't look.
This
right.
reminds me of the shark repellent.
They looked really bad.
From what was it, the TV show?
Yeah, the 1960s. Let me just say this:
Never
the Batarang looked like almost like if you've ever been to like the health section of a food store, you've seen like those blue tortilla chips.
Yeah.
It looks like someone like bit one of those into the shape of, or like really tried to do that into the shape of a Batarang. It was just like, here's the prop that you ordered, and then just like it's all wet, and he's like, sorry, I was licking the salt off. I mean, I dropped it in my water.
Alright.
Like it's literally they look absolutely horrendous. I'm surprised that it made it into the final film. Also, I'm gonna bring up the vehicles.
They had no
Absolutely
budget, so that's what they went with.
Absolutely sucky vehicles. Not very good.
Alright, so my next con is alright, so for our second con, should we choose like one character that we hated the most?
No, we're just gonna go with cons. You can bring up something about a certain character that you didn't like.
Is that okay? I'm honestly not sure. I say how Robin was such a whiny baby, and it's like, I want a car.
Yeah, he was.
Chicks in the car. This is my Superman for so long.
Like Robin was just absolutely the most
Batman.
annoying part of that entire movie.
It's Batman and Robin, not Robin and Batman.
There's a reason why he's a I don't know. There's a reason why he's a sidekick, basically.
It's just
And
like
this is why.
everyone does when you hear the title.
When he's
of the
Nightwing,
movie.
he's awesome. When he's Robin, he's just whiny.
He looked like Nightwing in this movie.
Yeah, he did. I actually
nothing
thought it was
about-
Nightwing at first.
There's
but no.
nothing about Robin in this movie that remotely looks like him. Robin
and
wears green, red, and yellow. That's pretty much his like
I thought you were talking about what he
standard
wears in the
affair.
movie. Yeah, that's
no,
what you know.
that's like his standard affair in almost
With
anything.
ugly shorts.
Oh, and speaking
Nightwing.
of Robin, the suit-up scenes.
Oh god.
Oh dear God.
That's just something that we're gonna mention again. Go.
Can I show a picture of the costume?
The
I really want
infamous
to. Right
suit
now,
up
I
scene.
will.
No, this is fine.
Alright, fine. You guys can keep
Because-
going on the con. I'll tell you mine when I come back.
Okay, I will go then with my con, which just to kind of like piggyback on
Sorry
that, the
about that.
characters, or not the characters, but yeah, they're
Characters
bad
are
too.
okay.
But I mean, like the actual costumes look really, really atrocious. They're
Questionable.
quite questionable.
Very question. This
is reason
why it's PG-13.
That yeah. should
not be one of them.
Alright, then so go on.
But anyways, to actually give my legitimate, realistic con is that every single one of the villains, their suits look stupid.
Like Poison
But-
Ivy has
but-
giant red horns.
That may not be counted as
I
like
find
an
it is.
actual one.
Oh, come on. It landed and then fell off.
My actual like bid con is one that should be overlooked quite a bit. Wow.
I'm gonna do it.
But is extremely freaking stupid. No. The fact that Mr. Freeze, to survive, right? You know, he has to stay in the cold pretty much. He has
Takes
to be cold.
diamonds.
And it's just like, you know what? That makes sense. But the fact that his suit takes freaking diamonds. It's like literally anything else would
Well,
have
without
been
the diamonds,
less
you wouldn't have
expensive.
Deus Ex Machinas.
Yeah, but think about it. And literally anything else would have been a cheaper fuel than diamonds. He could have used like freaking Ferraris. That's his
Ferraris.
Imagine that.
Like
I
you
couldn't
could
heard
have
of
cut off one of the headlights and put it in.
I was like, I need my cut to cut off my suit. Put an actual car in there.
it. Yeah, I.
Like you cut off one of the headlights and put it in a suit.
All right, so now it's your fail.
Alright,
Yeah.
so your con.
The plot.
I'm confiscating
Well,
this. It
no.
sucks. You suck.
Fine, you get one. You
Fine.
get one. There you go. Oh, crap. Kat, can you grab that? It's closest to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get it.
Now what is your final Tron?
If you want. Oh my god!
Freaking landed on my computer.
Sorry.
That
We
was
need
so
that.
fail. Jeez.
There we go.
Alright, so can you just stop?
Okay, yeah, I'm done. This is for hitting it.
Okay, so now what is your final Tron? And you need to be in the camera. I can barely
We'll
see.
go into the plot later.
We don't even need to.
I want to.
Okay.
We won't give any spoilers.
That's why I said in this. That's why I never said in the intro that this is a non-spoiler review, because I don't care if the movie is bad as this. It's too hard not to spoil.
Oh, we're gonna spoil it?
Can we just
Okay.
spoil the crap out of it?
We can, but I mean, I need to keep this video like not short, but relatively like easy to upload, so that it doesn't take like 15 years.
Just do it at the place that has really good internet.
I don't know, maybe.
Alright, so
You need to give your tone. We're doing so off
I just
task.
did. I said
You're
plot.
freaking bottle flipping.
I said plot.
That's why you wouldn't be good at this.
I said plot.
The plot is your tone.
Yeah.
What
'cause
about the
was-
plot?
The plot is very kind of
All right,
dumb.
as
It's
a
not.
fun-
It's very all over the place.
So
Basically.
let's. I'm just going to give a brief description of the plot.
oh god.
Pretty much what happens is that Mr. Freeze does some bad stuff. Batman and Robin show up, and Mr. Freeze does some bad stuff to them. Some really unrealistic things happen.
What
With
are
a
you
gun
doing?
You're
landing
poking
like
me.
with a gun landing like this, and still being able to like. If this is a gun, this is like some type of like statue thing. It literally landed like this, and it was like, okay, it's just gonna stay there now. Yeah. So, anyways, after that.
Poking me.
Other stuff happens. They make Bane, Poison Ivy Poison Ivy dies and becomes Poison Ivy. They fight. She kisses someone, and
Then
Dr. Woodrow.
dies
some
again,
like
and
really
then somehow
perverted
doesn't
old
die.
guy
Dr.
bets
Woodrow.
10,000.
100,000.
Yeah, bets $100,000 on her during a charity banquet thingy, and then they show up and she
Charity
entrances,
banquet.
and she entrances Robin, and she's wearing a gorilla suit before that, and
Oh
yeah,
god.
so.
dang. Burn.
You know what? We're done here.
Yeah.
We're done here.
We're done.
Anyways, his channel will be in a link in the description below. We can't even see your face.
Alright.
And yeah,
Dang.
so if you did like this, make sure to
Dang.
like, comment, and subscribe to USBC Gaming. And we're just done. We're just done.
We're done.
If you
You've
feel
annoyed us
like-
too far. Go
If
away.
you feel like torturing yourself, definitely go out and buy this. If you have any sense of like
Go on the phone at least so you don't
if
get
you
broken
have, like,
glass in my hand.
any possible like reason to live, then don't watch this at all. Don't.
We had a reason to live. We
Not
still are
anymore,
living.
so
What are you doing? What is
goodbye.